Hey everyone, welcome to another Throwback Thursday where we pay homage to the games of the past. Lately it's been Kerbal Space Program. Today's date is April 10, 2016. It's actually a birthday of someone that I know, so happy birthday on this day. Today we are going to make rovers on our moon base so that we can go around collecting signs, conducting experiments, and learning how to do transportation on places that normally don't have it. So the very first part of this game, we're going to do some missions to be able to earn signs to get parts to make the actual rover, and this is something that you can do in the game strategy called science hopping. So you build a lander, you have it manned, and send off this guy on an expedition, which it's exactly as it sounds. You land and then you collect signs. I'll be planting flags and then landing to the next destination and getting the next set of signs. So science rewards you with research to be able to get parts in the game so you could build whatever you need. So this is the lander hopping on this moon equivalent, which is one of the other moons or the satellites that's orbiting around the Earth equivalent of Kerbin in this game, in Kerbal Space Program. And it looks like mint ice cream, but it's called Minmus. It's actually a funny thing. It looks like pistachio or mint ice cream. Anyway, before we go any further, I wanted to let you know about the join button. I actually applied for a YouTube partner and got it. Thank you for everyone who, as you probably didn't know, that you were contributing to this milestone, that I made the requirements to do YouTube partner. And the join button, I know the perk says that you can get an item in the game named after you, but obviously if it's a game that's already been played, you won't have that, so it has to be an active game. And this is just not this is just an alternate way of supporting the stream. You guys know me from Twitch. Anything you help me out with goes towards improving the community. It goes back to the community, sometimes several times over. But I wanted you guys to know that this milestone couldn't have been done without you, so it's optional. But anyway, here we are. We built the rover and we're testing it around. Someone asked if you could make it amphibious, so we were testing it underwater. This is actually a multi-part mission. So for rover to get a signal, you need some sort of satellite. So we're launching a satellite there to unmanned orbit so that you can get a signal to remotely pilot this craft. I have a man down there, but this rover can be autonomous. As long as it gets a signal, it can be controlled without a driver in it. But it does have a seat or two seats for maybe a scientist or engineer, or any part of the crew, so that they could explore the area. Also had an interesting way of deploying this. So I had a sky crane that I launched with the rover, and then once the fuel ran out, I discarded the sky crane and let the rover descend on Minmus. Forget the gravity parameters. It's been a long time since I played this game, but it's a lot less than the other moon, which, by the way, if you're doing the math, it's 1/6. Everything is 1/6 the calculation of realistic gravity or weight of what you have as far as parameters go. So we have a smooth landing, and I think I do some interesting tricks here. We have our crew, our lander, with the guy. We put him back in orbit, but now he's leaving his lander. He ejected out of it because he ran out of fuel, so we couldn't land safely. And now we're EVA, or exited the vehicle, and in one shot we landed on the rover like some secret agent, and then ended up, when we tried to go in the seat, we got ejected the first try. So that was kind of funny that happens. This is whenever something weird happens, they call it's just Kerbal. It's expected to have something happen like that. We actually have a flag. We made a flag for the lander that ran out of fuel. It blew up on impact, and this is the satellite that we have with a claw on it. It has its own rover too, and we're landing it on Minmus. But I think I ran out of fuel, so no, actually, the other thing is the thing that got the lander down, so I destroyed the other part. Oh, yeah, and that's the crane that I tried to land, but it didn't work. And here we're experimenting another form of the rover. It's a little bit more roomier. And as we get more science and upgrade the parts, we actually upgrade to different models that are available for use on different missions. And here we are. We're landing the rest of the crew that were on that moon voyage, that expedition to do the rover exploration. And we land with that haphazard ejector part. When you actually leave that part of the module, it ejects you for some reason. Anyway, as far as a YouTube partner thing, I used to be one in 2013, I believe, before it became like a requirement to have a certain number of hours, a certain number of subscribers. But that was when I wasn't consistently doing uploads. Anyway, if you do want to support, feel free to hit the join button. It feels weird for me to say this because it's something new. I usually say to leave a like if you want to see more videos, to subscribe, but I wanted to introduce you to the join button as an alternate means supporting the channel. And I do want to thank you for your support. I realize a lot of my content, most of the comments or messages I get is in regards to how my voice helps people sleep, reduce anxiety in some sort of way, especially recent times. And some people are really thankful for that. And I don't know, I've heard in the past about that regarding my voice, but it's kind of strange reading it. And I'm really appreciative that you did decide to watch my videos for this long. For just a year period is what the requirements were for. So thank you guys for getting me here. Anyway, I didn't want to make this long. It's Veterans Day. I will be doing my thing. I will be representing a flag and marching, but I'll probably do a separate video. I was thinking about doing a IRL thing, but I sort of stopped doing those things. And the military videos, I haven't done one in a long time, but we'll see. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Anyway, sorry for making this long. This is John Nezodam signing out. Take care, stay safe, and remember, you're essential.